So yeah, I kind of lost track of how long I've been playing there. I must have turned off my alarm and not realized it.
Chauncey's
So
gone,
some
along
of
with
those
any evidence
episodes.
of the Outdoorians. But at least we found Agents J and K. Or rather, their statues.
Take a right. I know a guy might have some answers. What? You don't appropriate ancient relics for a decade without making a few acquaintances.
Okay, so some of these might be odd-length episodes.
Wait, you need an appointment.
Hey, we're with the TSA Division 6. Your boss has been smuggling clothes in his luggage for far too long.
Dr. Thurgood, they just barged in.
Agent C.
Agent C?
Thurgood.
Hey, you know this guy? Holy crap.
This isn't an immigration issue, Thurgood. We're here because Peter believes you have some information that may pertain to a case.
It's fine, Miss Sterrett. I'll take it from here.
You knew the truth, Thurgood. You knew about aliens on Earth, and you still joined the crowd calling for my head.
Well, for a fringe lunatic, you were too good of an investigator, Peter. I suppose it was inevitable you would join the MiB.
Well, I'm wearing this suit because I look good in it. I am not one of them. And it's still Dr. Delacour to you. You couldn't take that away from me.
We found the Book of Nemu. We need your help to make sense of it.
A book? Sure. Well, leave it there on the table, and I'll have my graduate students peruse it as soon as they have a spare minute.
It's not just a book. It's the Book of Nemu. Legendary artifact, made of gold, alien origins. Stop me when this starts ringing a bell.
The Book of Nemu? Well, what next? Aladdin's lamp? You know, the fact that some of your theories have indeed proven correct certainly does not mean that all of them are.
Look at the cartouche on the cover. You seen this before? Nemu. This is all I've been able to decipher so far, but the rest looks pretty familiar. You are possibly the world's best Egyptologist, Thurgood, and besides, you owe me.
The Book of Nemu does not exist. Well, or at least, not the mythical object of power. Now, I lost interest in this subject a long time ago. Now, if you're done wasting my time, I'd like to return to my work.
Tell you what, how about we open the book to page 1? It'll only take a minute, right?
I strongly advise against it. I mean, if it is indeed old, that doesn't mean it is the Book of Nemu. Mind you, who knows what bacteria lie dormant in its pages. And as I said, leave it here, and I will look at it later.
All right, you know what? I am done with the good cop. How would you like it if I dragged you back to your peers by your slimy little tentacles? Maybe then we'll see who's the fringe lunatic.
Mr. Delacour, that's enough. Code 487-7 stipulates that an agent will under no circumstance reveal the true nature of an alien entity. Exposure is the opposite of what we do, so stand down. Please.
Hey, check it out. When it's next to this hypocritical cactus, the book glows. How do you explain that, you two-faced vegetable?
Oh, I see. It glows. Therefore, it must be a prehistoric Egyptian artifact of awesome power. A $1 toy from Chinatown can do that. Please, Agency, I have important work to get back to. Unlike the former Dr. Delacour here, I actually do earn an honest living.
Yeah, honest, sure. Says the alien in disguise. You don't mind if I just look around your office for a bit, hmm?
Fine, well, yes, if you must, but don't touch anything.
We could really use your help on this, Thurgood. For the safety of the planet.
Well, I'll do my best. You know, I always help the men in black when they come calling.
I see you haven't filled out Form 415-Z. You only have 2 weeks before the deadline.
Well, that's Xenoism.
Partially damaged.
You know my race doesn't believe in linear concepts of time.
But you do believe in having an updated blue card, correct? Because without one, we can throw you off planet on the next shuttle to Alpha Centauri.
You can't be serious.
Octanner Accord, Section 223, subsection 5-1. I should think you know it. I mean, you wrote it.
That was issued so that your agency could deport grave robbers.
Yeah, but it's in the fine print, isn't it? Any unlicensed extraterrestrial dealing with antiquities can and will be removed from Earth-proximate space and fined no less than 10,000 standard bartering credits.
Huh. You think threats will make me more compliant?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what am I missing here? Can I talk to you now?
Praise be to you, daughter of Ra, slayer of
The prayer of Sir Ket, yes. Yes, so your life of crime hasn't completely erased the archaeologist in you, Peter.
Well, seeing your restoration lab made me feel all nostalgic. No, wait, I meant angry. Thanks for taking away my dreams.
Oh, spare me the weeping. You did it yourself with your foolish urge to expose the greatest cover-up in history. Well, I mean, what did you think would happen? If it hadn't been me, someone else would have shot you down eventually. Yes, well, maybe even your newfound friends.
We typically just ignore those who are obvious crackpots.
You got a very interesting Sir Ket back there, Thurgood. Don't you think the writing on the cover of this book looks a lot like the inscription on her dress?
Yes, well, we discovered it in ancient Assur, in what we assume to be the tomb of Tudia, the first king of the Assyrian period. But I'd have to thoroughly examine both texts before I could say anything.
Praise be to you, mighty Nethera, daughter of Aser. Don't pretend like you've never seen the glyphs on the book before. They're identical to the ones on the obsidian statuette. You deciphered the writing, you can read it. Praise be to you, Nemu.
Thurgood?
It keeps starting to give me an option and then auto-saving and skipping it. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or what. Maybe that would be like a leave option if I hadn't found all the things, but it's very distracting. It makes me feel like I'm missing something. Excuse me. Uh-oh, she's a traitor.
Orada nu nemu abu kong.
Anti-gravity grenade, okay.
In the future, try to hold on to important evidence, thank you.
You were there too? Or, I'm sorry, were you too busy thinking up a new regulation about rolling toilet paper the MiB way?
You don't like me, do you, Mr. Delacour?
Well, kidnapping tends to put Dr. Delacour in a bad frame of mind.
That people in authority.
Ray gun or no, you're still a cop.
And you're still a thief.
You read my file. It's part of my charm.
Target's coming.
Okay, so this is pretty standard action here. Hopefully this isn't going to just be a long, drawn-out section like the first couple levels were.
You take the ugly one.
All I can think of is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. You take the ugly one. You take the ugly one. I'll take the ugly one. Which one's the ugly one? So far this is pretty straightforward. Glad we don't have to protect these ancient artifacts. These are pretty easy to replace, I know. We'll just have the ancient Egyptians make more of them.
Drop your weapon.
For a second I thought she was yelling at me. I'm like, why would I drop my weapon?
Whatever.
Oh. The gun started looking like it went adding anti-gravity. Good golly. I can't talk. I don't know why I keep shaking to reload. This is not Umbrella Chronicles. Oh, cool. You can actually destroy the signs. It's the first piece of destructible scenery I've seen so far. Wish there was more. Yeah, so far this is okay. I mean, I'm not going to say this is the best game I've ever played, but it's certainly enjoyable. I've played worse, I'll put it that way. I swear my Wii remote is starting to sound like a chainsaw. It just vibrates every time I shoot. I would like to know when I'm going to get the noisy cricket. I want the noisy cricket. Oh, more destructibles!
Hey, watch this suit!
I don't know why I take such delight in destroying stuff that I shouldn't destroy. But it certainly is a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure I just blew up my fellow agent's cover. Yeah, apparently there's nothing up there. I thought there was still a sniper up there, but there is not, so. I will say that the problem with the first couple stages, like the boss that took entirely too long to get through, the other boss that was very poorly defined what you were supposed to do, and the dark aliens in a dark background, seem to have all been fixed by now. I don't know why you would put features like that in the beginning of the game, because those are kind of things that you'd want to avoid in a game, I would think, but what am I doing? What am I doing? The zoom feature is still a little hard to get to work the way it's supposed to, but I mean, not bad. They never do explain why Frank became an agent. I know it's kind of a random point to kind of pick up on in the middle of a firefight, but I thought in the end, or in Men in Black 1, they said that Frank couldn't be an agent because aliens couldn't be agents. They could work with the agency, but they couldn't actually be agents. Yet, I'm pretty sure that he's an agent by the time Men in Black 2 comes around. You know, I have an exposure meter here. Oh, dang it. I hate having to do this. What are you shooting at? Where are you? There you are.
I'm pinned down.
Stop shooting, civilians, Agent.
I don't understand why all these people want to have a firefight out in the middle of the road. It seems like this would be an extraordinarily bad idea for everyone. And considering how much trouble Jay got in at the beginning of Men in, or not the beginning, but like one of his first missions out with the Men in Black, where it's like, uh-oh, boss. Although this is just another one like I fought earlier, isn't it?
Take cover.
Yeah, this is nothing different from the first boss I fought.
Grenade!
Yeah, this is much easier than the last time. Even with the fact that I'm playing very carelessly. Anyway, yeah, not that it really matters to anyone other than me. Oh, grenade.
Recharging.
But, I wonder how exactly Frank was able to join the MiB. Oh, well, there we go. I just got to notice that I got 10 upgrade points. Alright. I wonder if I can, like, replay levels to get more upgrade points. Oh, die already. Alright, well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode, unless there's a cutscene coming up. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like or a comment. It lets me know that you enjoyed it. And if you really liked it, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, thanks YouTube. Take care.